with the power that I had, I used it in a way that was about pushing forward the movement, frankly, and the agenda. So look at my record to know, when I was Attorney General, I learned that the California Department of Corrections, which was a client of mine, I didn't get to choose my clients.
Right, a client of the Attorney General.
A client of the Attorney General, right. Of the Office of Attorney General, that they were standing in the way of surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners. And there was a specific case. And when I learned about the case, I worked behind the scenes to not only make sure that that transgender woman got the services she was deserving. So it wasn't only about that case. I made sure that they changed the policy in the state of California so that every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access to the medical care that they desired and need.
I mean, we're all God's children. I mean, this is a simple proposition.
Yeah.
And the idea that somehow somehow you have to overcome and not be who you feel you're meant to be is just wrong.
You know, I know there's lots of other people of faith who use their faith to try to justify discrimination against transgender people. What would you tell folks like that?
I tell them, look, it's totally inconsistent whether you're a Christian, a Muslim, a Jew, whatever your background is. The fact of the matter is that all the confessional faiths all talk about the need to treat people what the Lord said, you know, what you do to the least of my children, you're doing to me. I mean, we're all God's children. Who is it to say that somebody, who is the judge, whether or not, if you're lesbian, gay, trans, I mean, who is to make that judgment? Especially if it's done from your heart. Look, I mean, we know so little about how the brain functions. We know so little about how human nature is organizes itself within an individual. The idea that someone can tell you that you can't be who you are in your heart, your soul, is just wrong. That's the sin. The sin is not being LGBTQ. The sin is not allowing you to be who you are in your heart. I promise you, I'll protect every single right, and you have every right any other American has across the board, without exception.